In a quiet village in the heart of Igbo land, surrounded by yam farms, palm trees and red earth paths, there lived a beautiful girl named Adaora. Her mother had died when she was small, leaving her with a loving father. But soon after, her father married a new wife who had two daughters of her own. This stepmother was sharp-tongued and envious, for Adaora's gentle spirit and glowing dark skin made her own daughters seem plain and quarrelsome. When Adaora's father took ill and joined the ancestors, the stepmother's heart turned cold as stone. She made Adaora do all the heavy work, pounding yam from dawn, fetching water from the stream, sweeping the compound, and tending the fire until her hands were rough and her wrapper always dusted with ashes from the hearth. Her stepsisters mocked her relentlessly. "Nuan tu ash girl." One stepsister sneered one morning, lounging under the mango tree, while Adaora swept the compound. "Look at you, covered in dirt like a common servant. Who would ever want such a filthy thing?" The other laughed, twirling her new beads. "Yes, Mama, tell her she must stay in the kitchen forever." The stepmother, arms crossed, glared at Adaora. "You heard them, lazy girl. You eat my food, sleep under my roof. Now work. Pound that yam harder, or there'll be no supper for you tonight." One season news spread like wildfire through the village and beyond. The young prince of the neighboring kingdom was seeking a bride. A great festival would be held at the palace, 3 nights of dancing, drumming, and feasting under the moon. The stepsisters chattered excitedly. "Mama, I must have the finest wrapper," cried the elder, "and coral beads that shine brighter than anyone's." The younger added, "Yes, the prince will choose me for sure. I'm the prettiest in the village." Adaora, quietly preparing the evening meal, dared to speak. "Mama, may I go to the festival too?" The stepmother burst into mocking laughter. "You, and want to go to the palace? In those rags smelling of smoke? You would disgrace this family. No, you will stay here and sort these grains of rice I've mixed with sand. If you finish by evening, and only if, you may think of going. But we both know you won't." Adaora sat by the hearth that night, tears falling as she picked through the grains, her fingers aching. In her sorrow she whispered, "Mama, my true mother, if your spirit hears me, help your daughter." Suddenly, a warm breeze stirred the fire, and from the flames appeared a gentle figure, the spirit of her mother, radiant in flowing white. "My precious Adaora," the spirit said softly, her voice like a soothing lullaby. "Do not weep, your kind heart has called me. See how the grains sort themselves?" With a gentle wave, the rice and sand separated into neat piles. "Now, child, you shall go to the festival and shine as you deserve." From the garden, a large calabash turned into a fine carriage drawn by swift antelopes. Adaora's worn wrapper became a magnificent gown of rich George fabric, shimmering with gold threads, and on her feet appeared delicate beaded slippers that sparkled like dew.